In the history of street photography, some of the most influential voices have been the quietist. When we talk about the genre, the same names often seem to dominate the conversation. Henri Cartier-Bresson, Saul Leiter, Gary Winogrand. Yet street photography has been shaped just as powerfully by photographers whose work you might not be familiar with. Quieter figures, whose influence has become recognised long after their shutter clicked. While bold personalities and iconic images often do dominate the conversation, a parallel current of photographers has shaped the medium through subtle experimentation and deep exploration of the everyday. These quiet innovators have expanded the language of street photography by gently reshaping how we see public life. Their contributions may not always announce themselves, but their impact is unmistakable. Tony Ray Jones was a British photographer whose sharp eye, wit and sense of timing helped define a distinctly modern vision of English social life. He worked mainly in the late 1960s and early 1970s, and his pictures of seaside holidays, village fairs, parades and social clubs shows us a unique perspective of English rituals. His photographs balance humour with melancholy, revealing the quirky, sometimes awkward choreography of people interacting in public spaces. Although he died tragically young at the age of 30, his legacy has been profound, and it's paved the way for later British photographers such as Martin Parr. A more recent example is Boogie, Vladimir Milivoic, a Serbian-born photographer whose gritty images of street life in New York and Belgrade offer an unvarnished view of urban tension. He emerged from the turbulence of 1990s Belgrade, where he documented the street tensions and gang culture surrounding the Yugoslav wars. Often overshadowed by more mainstream contemporaries, Boogie brings a raw, confrontational aesthetic that pushes street photography into the realm of social critique. He often works in black and white, favouring a high-contrast documentary approach that amplifies the drama and immediacy of the streets. Chilean photographer Sergey Luran worked mostly in the 1950s and 60s in places such as Santiago, Paris and London. His moody, minimalist street scenes have become cult favourites. He often shot from unusual vantage points, high above the streets, low to the ground, or from behind architectural fragments, for example, creating a sense of mystery and tension. Light and shadow are central to his style, shaping compositions that feel both cinematic and meditative. Luran's photographs remain some of the most lyrical and enigmatic in 20th century street photography. Nikos Economopoulos focuses on the rhythms of everyday life, moments that feel suspended, symbolic or are quietly emotional. His elegant, humanistic, often quiet images of Balkan and Mediterranean life have influenced many European photographers. His photographs often portray rural life, traditions and communities like the Roma, and the subtle tensions and harmonies of multicultural regions. You could say his pictures capture the soul of a place and the people within it. Henry Wessel was a nice discovery for me. His deceptively simple black and white photographs capture the subtle humour and minimalist scenes from the American West. He was part of the New Topographics movement, a group that shifted the photographic gaze away from dramatic landscapes and heroic narratives towards the understated, often overlooked details of suburban life. He had a talent for finding the quietly surreal in ordinary scenes. He described his photography as a way of staying astonished by everyday life. Swedish photographer Anders Peterson's style is often gritty and tactile, using high-contrast, grainy images that heighten the emotional intensity. This roughness conveys authenticity rather than polished beauty. bit different to my pictures, I have to admit. His raw, intimate black and white work, often shot in bars, cafes and marginal spaces, pushes the boundaries between street portraiture and social documentary. Peterson is not just photographing people, he's forging an intimate, sometimes unsettling connection with them. Ragubir Singh was one of India's most influential photographers and a pioneer of colour. Working outside the Western spotlight, Singh pioneered lyrical, vibrant colour photography in India. His layered, expressive style became foundational for a more global vision of street photography. His palette is bold, saturated and complex, and he embraced India's intense sunlight and deep shadows. Singh used colour not as decoration, but as an expressive language to describe the essence of India itself. Richard Calvar has something of a theatrical approach to street photography. It could be described as street comedy noir. He's a magnum photographer whose surreal, gently humorous sensibility never sought the spotlight. Calvar influenced many through his ability to find strangeness in the ordinary without relying on spectacle. The street is his stage. He captures moments that seem to imply something, but what exactly is left open? This ambiguous tension is a hallmark of his style. His frames are carefully structured, even when the scenes appear spontaneous. These are the sort of street pictures that reward repeat viewings. These photographers may not dominate museum gift shops or photography textbooks, but their contributions are significant. They expanded the scope of the street, showing that it can be tender, abstract, unsettling, or revealing. By stepping away from the obvious and embracing the overlooked, they not only documented the world, but reshaped how we see it. Their work is a reminder that innovation often happens quietly and on the fringes. And sometimes the most revealing stories from the street come from those who were never fully in the spotlight.